On. Now I must warn you, I'm not a qualified chef. And this is not my machine. No, I don't want an apron. I'm not that bad. If it goes, it'll go that way. I angle it. I got the lid, don't worry. And I got the safety lid too, so we're right. Now, many people are into protein shakes, yeah? Some people use it to body build, some people use it to lose weight. And most of the powders you'll find in the health food shop or the chemist are from whey, which is cow's milk. A whey powder is still a good powder. It has the casein and lactose removed, so it's not too bad. But sometimes you get soya, sometimes you get rice now, and sometimes even legumes. So there's a few different powders out there. But they all got one thing in common, they're dry powder. And sometimes they're full of synthetic vitamins and nutrients, but they're not really a living food. And you mix it up and make a chocolate and a vanilla or whatever you want to do with it. And that's meant to be either a supplement or a replacement, meal replacement. So what we're going to demonstrate now is I'm going to just do a little nutrition protein shake. It's a living one. Okay, and it's quite simple. And what I use is a cup of soy milk. I use a soy milk. This is Vita Soy. The reason why I picked this one. Don't get my face. No close-ups here on this one. This reason why I picked this one is because it's organic soybean, made in Australia, and there's a whole soybean. So it's not just an isolate. It's not just a little bit of isolate or anything in there. Whole soybean. So it's a good soybean. You get it in Coles and Woolies in the long life section. So all I do is, and I'm only going to make it for myself, but I'll make another one for you. But this is what I would do. So I fill it up to about one cup, one glass. This is quick and easy, ready to go. Now you can use this as a meal replacement. This can be breakfast. Many times I've had it for breakfast. I probably need to have it a bit more. Now normally, I chop an apple, so I'm going to pinch what I would classify as an apple. I don't have anything else. You have to mind my fingers. But I'm going to drink this one. So I have to count 8 of these because I presume they're into 8 here. One apple gives good fiber to this shake. Okay, also gives you good nutrients. Then I get half a cup, and I got no idea. This is half a cup. I don't normally use this at home, I just chuck it in, but let's do it the professional way. Oh, these are just frozen berries. Frozen berries, that's all they are. I don't do this in the kitchen. Frozen berries. Ding. Now, these ones, I think these ones, sometimes they're from Chile, sometimes they're from China. It just depends, but if you can get local ones, it's better. So I put about half a cup, probably a bit more than that. I only go by sight. And then I take about 7 almonds, which I'm not going to count, but that's 7 exactly. Very good protein. I take 3 Brazil nuts. What are Brazil nuts good for? Yes, they are good for, that was only like a little one. So they've got very good selenium, which is very good for the thyroid. It's very antioxidant, but thyroid needs selenium to make thyroxine with iodine and tyrosine. So it's very good there. Nice antioxidants. Then I take, do we know what this is? This is linseed. And I change it all the time, but I would put about a tablespoon of linseed, if I can find it on here. Linseed or flaxseed, in she goes. High in omega-3. A tablespoon. Should be on that little thing you have there. I got too many gadgets here. Half a tablespoon. Yeah, I worked that one out. I'm working for a half. I've got half a teaspoon and half a tablespoon. Then I do half a tablespoon of sunflower. Very good for your minerals, like Amos mentioned, your zinc, magnesium, things like that. Then I put pumpkin seeds. And also I can put, sometimes I put sesame also in there. Sesame seeds, so. Half a tablespoon, yeah. Yeah. Sunflower. But look, these are not, have you got a sheet or not?
Where's the cinnamon or ginger?
Well, this is where you play around with it. I'm not going to do a cinnamon and ginger. What I'm doing is an apple and berry. Because sometimes I'll do a ginger and apple. Sometimes I'll do mixed spice or whatever. You play around with it, make it yourself. Sometimes I put a pear or peach, different things. But I'm going to do apple and berry this afternoon for you. Now, all I do, so get that on. That's all right. What do you mean lock in? No, it kind of twists. It's rubber. This one? Well, it's got a little lip on it, which sits between the two little knobs here. I'm holding it. Just relax. Men are good with the machines here now. Now, if all goes well, we start the engine. Depending on your Vitamix, depends on how long you have to put it on for. That one there, you can still hear the nuts at the bottom. Normally the one we have at home, that's like that. Now that's breakfast. Or it can be dinner. Now you see, it's about 2 glasses now. Now sometimes I make it so thick I have to put it in a bowl and take it like a soup. That's a thick shake. This is like a milkshake. If I demonstrate here, you'll see it. So it's a thick shake. Oh. The one in there probably won't be so good, but this one is good. Oh, you don't trust me? It's a different light in there, so I don't know, it might affect the berries. So that's my nutrition shake. It's full of protein, full of micronutrition, full of good carbohydrates, full of healthy omega-3 fats. This would last you till lunchtime, no problem. I have this for breakfast and I don't hungry till lunchtime. If you want to have in the evening as well, it's good instead of having a dinner. You see, I don't want to go on here as another lecture here, but we should eat breakfast like a king, lunch like a prince, and dinner like a poor man. We do opposite. Most of my clients don't even have breakfast. Then they have a lunch, and then they fill their chocolate with tea, watch a TV, go to bed, and all that food, all that energy is doing what? It's going to the hips or the gut. Weight gain. In the morning, you're burning it, so I can have this for dinner as well. So if you want to lose weight, I did this for 10 days. Also, I did exercise, but I lost 7 kilo in a week. I think it was about a week, yeah. Just changing but it depends on what your diet is as well. Okay, that's me. Just like that. It's faster than McDonald's, isn't it? You could just drive through it, and away you go. All right, Susan's up next, and I'm going there and hopefully make the same thing. I hope so. Oh, well, I'm going to let me get. So you've got to grind it up in the grinder. A good Vitamix will grind it up. You can pre-grind it in a coffee grinder or something if you really want to get it ground. Yeah, but the one at home I've got does it right.
No.
Yeah, but I think chia seeds better suspended in water.
Yeah, water.
Because that opens up the seeds so it gets a bit more porous. And you can sprout your seeds. If you sprout your seeds, you can magnify their nutrition by a tremendous amount. I'm only talking maybe a few days sprouted, plus the little shoot. And you already, multiplied that nutritional level of that seed dramatically. Not only that, you've made it more digestible because you've got rid of the inhibiting enzymes because it started to sprout. So sprouting those seeds as well, you're going to magnify it. So. Put them in water, then rinse the water off, and put them in water until activating them. Activating germination. Yeah. It's like you do alfalfa, but you use other things. You could do your almonds. You could do all sorts of things. Okay, I'm finished. I'm not destroying it.
So have you been enjoying this so far? Yes, right? It's been wonderful. Now we're going to be having, next is Susan Losovic, who is a specialist on detox therapy. She was trained in the U.S., and right now she runs a clinic in Parramatta. And if you guys are interested in that, there's some brochures on the table. But she will actually be teaching us in regards to different drinks. Did you guys like the drink on the side? It was good, right? Actually, she was the one that did that. And it was really, really good. It's very, very healthy. And so we're going to be learning a little bit much more in regards to that. So can't wait to hear that, right? Whenever she's ready. What do we say? Other than, it's amazing. Oh, there she is. Wonderful. And she will be ready to speak to us in regards to this whole detoxing part.
That can go around. Now, do you all feel awake? Been drinking that green drink? Okay, I'll be demonstrating that. That's what I tell all my clients to start drinking every day. And what Amos was talking about was getting the liver to clean out. This will alkalize the body. It will help the liver. Thank you. And it will give you lots of energy. Chlorophyll is in the green of any plant. And chlorophyll is full of oxygen. And oxygen, when you put a lot of oxygen into your body, natural oxygen, cancer will not survive in an oxygen-rich environment. And you're helping your blood to be oxygenized. It helps your skin because it's helping your liver cleanse. And you will notice the energy. Your skin will clear up, and this will also soften and hydrate your bowels. This is a very good conditioner for the whole body. This is a refreshing drink. You can make up like this, a drink like this, stick it in a litre bottle, and add that to part of your water. Like this could be 1 litre and another litre of water. You're getting hydrated, and it's very refreshing. So if you drink one of these a day, you'll notice a huge difference. Even one, by the end of the day, you can keep going. Even if you've had a big, heavy workload, you can keep going. You'll get home at night and you'll still feel like you can clean the house and do other things. So this is alkalizing the body as well, helping the toxins to remove. It's very simple. I kind of made it up myself. You could often buy liquid chlorophyll in the store. This is called Nature's Sunshine, liquid chlorophyll. And it's made out of concentrated greens, usually from alfalfa, and a little bit of mint. You can buy at Coles or Woolies. They have liquid chlorophyll called Swiss liquid chlorophyll. And if you're in a hurry, you can always squirt some of this in your water, and that will also help as well. But what I'm going to demo is something that's live and fresh, and it has more live nutrients in it. But this is good to have on hand when you're in a hurry, to just maybe 40 mils in a litre of water, and that's very, very good for detoxing. So all you need for this one is some baby spinach, and some fresh mint, and you can use few chunks of fresh pineapple, or just have on hand a bit of unsweetened pineapple juice. That just gives it the little flavour that makes it pleasant to have. So first of all, I'm going to add some ice. Now I put ice in it because it breaks it up easier. So it breaks up real fine. So just put some ice in and a little bit of water. And a good handful of washed baby spinach. Maybe some more. There's some mint. Just put the lid on. Now, if you don't have a Vitamix, you can do the same thing, but because it doesn't emulsify really well, you might want to just strain it, just to get the liquid. And what I do is you may get some foam on the top. And now, any of those who are interested in keeping your face nice, the foam that's from the top of this green is just chlorophyll foam. Just pick it up and dab it on your face and just let it sit there. You might want to put a little towel there for about 10 minutes and rinse it off. You'll be amazed how fresh your skin feels for all the rest of the day. It's very, very nice. Now we're just going to blend this up. Now blend it really, really well, just to break up all the chlorophyll out of the leaves. Then all you have to do now is put it in I'll put it back into the ice. Put it in a jug. And then just top it up just with whatever you like of a little bit of pineapple juice. Or you can actually blend the fresh pineapple in it. Just to give it that nice fresh flavour, and it also keeps the pineapple, the enzymes in the pineapple keep it fresh looking and nice and bright and green. And there you go. Just stir that up and you have your drink. And that's a chlorophyll alkaline drink. And that's very energising. Yeah, there's some foam on the top. Well, I have a jug that actually has a little strainer, and when I pour it out, and then you just get the foam. And you just get a few spoonfuls of that foam and just dab it on your face, and you'll be amazed how fresh you feel after that. Wakes your skin up because it's putting oxygen from the greens into your skin. And that's, you've already sampled that. Now that's the drink over there, and that was okay? Yeah, even children, if you get children liking that, just call it an alien drink or something. That'll get them drinking the good drink for them. And that's a good way to keep good energy up, not sugar energy. Alright, we're quickly going to swap this around and we're going to now demo a green smoothie.
Just stay here and keep talking. What do you need now?
I need all the other stuff.
Okay.
There's a saying, if you're green inside, you're clean inside. Yes, now that can go around. And the next we're going to be demoing is another breakfast drink. Now I need the apples back here. I need some water. This can be tipped into the cups.
Okay, but it still needs to be leave it here so they can see. This is the end product here.
I need, unless you want to cut some more. And I need pumpkin seeds. I need pumpkin seeds and I need...
There's 3, huh? And water. This is full of water?
Yeah.
And what else?
And I need... This can start... That can start poured. That's all right.
Information there, good. You have everything?
Yes. This is called either a green smoothie. If you look on YouTube, you can see green smoothies demoed, or I call it an energy smoothie. It's a very good breakfast drink. You notice now kale is what makes it the green in it. Kale is very popular now. It's very rich in a lot of calcium, essential vitamins and nutrients, and it's a good way to get kale down without really tasting it. Because kale has a distinct, it's kind of a strong from the cabbage family, but it's a very good green, very nutritious. Now how I make this is I add some water and what I'm using here is some seaweed. This is seaweed that I just get from a Korean store. You can use wakame seaweed, dulse seaweed, or a little bit of, not the seaweed that's been processed, but just plain seaweed. And you can get them in the different Oriental stores, which is more inexpensive. And you just sprinkle a little bit of seaweed, just a pinch of it in there. And just let that do that at the beginning. And by the time you've put everything in, the seaweed would have softened up and it's got nice and bright green. And then we add like a good tablespoon of chia seeds. Now chia seeds are rich in protein and omega-3 fatty acids, and they're very, very nutritious. And they're very high in fiber. And a lot of my clients, I'm the one that does the down under detoxing with the colon therapy. A lot of people who take chia seeds, you can see it doing its job as it's cleansing the bowel. And chia seeds are now everywhere in Coles and Woolies. Now you can, and I add a few pumpkin seeds because I deal a lot with the colon. Pumpkin seeds are very nutritious, high in zinc, and also they're very good at parasite cleansing. So pumpkin seeds are good just to make sure that there's the parasites don't like them. So we put a few, maybe about a good tablespoon of pumpkin seeds in. And sometimes I put sesame seeds in, or sunflower. You can add a few other seeds in if you like. Another way I do also variation is sprouts. Sprouts are living foods. You can put mung bean or alfalfa or lentil sprouts, just a handful. If you're into sprout growing, which you can sprout in your own little jar, you can add that to it and it makes a very live drink. But if you don't have time, you can put chia seeds, sesame seeds, pumpkin seeds. Sesame seeds are the most highest in calcium. Much higher than, you've got calcium in the sesame seeds and in the kale. Much higher than any milk that you'll ever have purchased. So there I have that. And now I'm going to add a nice handful of kale, and then avocado. Avocado is what keeps it nice and creamy. It doesn't separate when you've got avocado. So I put about half an avocado, and then I start adding the fruit. And the fruit is what makes it taste good. And usually you just stick with the just basic fruits that you have, banana, apple, pear, and I alternate between pineapple and pawpaw, those two, or papaya. You can have them in there, and you can occasionally put some frozen mango or berries in it if you like. I have to excuse my fingers here. And usually one apple and one pear. And here's the pear. And any fruit that you have that needs using up. You have some around that you can't be bothered eating and you can see it starting to get soft and that, throw it in. That's the way to get rid of your fruit that needs to be used up quickly. And I might just put some of this juice in so it doesn't go to waste.
This is a sample of this one here.
Okay, now where it goes. And that's breakfast. And what I normally do is I fill up a pasta jar. You know how they're about 600 mils, and maybe put a block of ice on top and tighten the lid. And that's still good. That's still good for the next day. And so you can make enough for two, make enough to grab and take with yourself. Drink it in the car while you're driving or on the train or something, and that's a whole breakfast. And that will keep you very satisfied because you've got the seeds and you've got the protein and you've got the greens and the fruit that helps cleanse. And if you drink one of those, like a 600 to 700 ml bottle for breakfast, that's an ideal breakfast. You'll feel quite satisfied, and you'll feel like I feel like that really nice, good feeling that I have when I drink that. or you can have it as an evening as well. In America, when I worked at a Raw and Living Foods Institute, this was the smoothie that they encouraged people to drink as they were getting off cooked foods. For 10 days they would be drinking this and eating raw foods to help cleanse their body and get them off a incorrect diet and back onto a good diet. So, and they said, drink as much as you want of this. And you can alternate, you'll see on the back here, you can alternate this for the evening if you like. Instead of the fruit, you can put all the other ingredients, the avocado, the chia seeds, the kale, and you can put tomatoes, red capsicum, a little bit of cayenne pepper, a little bit of garlic, and make it a savoury smoothie. And that tastes very nice too. It's like a smoothie with like a V8 taste. And so if you don't feel like fruit, you can turn it around and make it a savoury smoothie. And you'll see this handout, it gives you the breakout of the nutritional value of each item. How'd you like that, okay? Yeah, so to be healthy, it doesn't have to taste bad. Okay, I think we've demoed everything for today. Is there any questions? Does everyone have a good blender? A good cook can't do without a good blender. There is the Vitamix. Another one is also, that doesn't cost too much, is the Sunbeam Cafe series. And you can get that at any electrical store. And it's about a couple of $100. Yes. Yeah. You want a blender that has a good high wattage. At least 8 to 900 or over wattage, because the regular normal blenders will burn out. Because if you're making a smoothie every day, you'll burn it out because it's just not strong enough, the engine. And you want a blender that will last. My last Vitamix lasted 25 years. And I got it when I first got married, and I had it for years and years and years. And it was the old stainless steel one. And it had a stainless steel container, and it used to be able to do reverse, where you could go forwards and backwards and get something really thick going in there. And we used to make ice creams out of it and get it really thick from frozen fruit. I got this recently in Costco for $700. They're normally about $1,000. Of course, in the States they're about $300. So, but they market it up. No, you can't get anything from the States because of the power difference. I just got rid of my Vitamix that was the American power and sent it back to give it to my son to use to make. And I got my, because you'll ruin from another electrical type of source, it'll gradually ruin the speed. So, yeah, you can get them around, look online, sometimes look on eBay. People get into health things and they sell off a lot of these good products and juices. But today we demonstrated everything from a blender. And of course, juicing is also another way to get high nutrition into your body very quickly. Carrot, celery, cucumber. Juicing is a liquid form, and you're not getting the fibre. You're just getting the liquid, but it gives your body a quick nutritional boost. It will digest within 20 minutes. A lot of people are very low in energy. And when I start doing treatments on people, I can see their colon is very slow, which means their other organs are very slow, and they need quick energy. And the quickest way to get your organs and everything that needs nourishing is with a veggie juice. So
you can just kind of make sure you clean out your mouth a little bit with your saliva, because the next one is the one that Alistair showed to start with. It's a little different
Okay, so I'll let you enjoy that.
Questions? Go ahead.
Yep.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed the evening. Yes? Oh, Susan, they have a few more questions. Oh, they want to see this one here.
I'll hand that around. This is from a Korean store.
Sure. There you go. And chia seed, I'm sure you all heard about chia already by now. Been quite popular. Downstairs, by the way, we do have, those of you who don't know, we do have a health food store downstairs that stocks a lot of these things. And so chia seeds definitely are there and some other things. You can come and take a look right after the meeting is over. They'll have it open there for you. Any other questions?
More apples?
Well, I think let's get the participants back out here. Alistair and Susan, if we can get you all out here. Alistair.
Yes.
We can get you out here for a minute.
Okay, I'm just pulling this last one.
We'd like to thank all the participants, especially those who are sharing with us. They'll be here a little bit afterwards here. You can ask questions. What was this? Yeah. Yeah, they're coming. They're still getting a few more made here. So Amos is still here for a little bit afterwards here. You can ask him a few more questions. Susan's here. Alistair, he's there somewhere. He's pretending he wasn't in the kitchen, but he was getting those there ready. So they'll be all out here. So we thank them all, each of them, for the time that they spent here. And before we close, we do know that we trust that your health will be improved by some of the things that you've learned. But also it's important to have spirituality in our lives as well. And so what we'll do is we'll just close with a word of prayer. So as soon as we have everything distributed. Everyone had a sample of the second one? Okay, thank you. Let's just stand and bow our heads for a moment of prayer. Our gracious, loving Father in heaven, we're thankful to you for your many wonderful blessings. Thank you for health and the knowledge that you have given to us. We ask that your Holy Spirit may be in our hearts and our lives, be with each of the ones who are working in the health ministry, that they will continue learning more so that they can share with us and that we can be a healthier people. Bless us now, we pray in Jesus' name. Amen. Once again, thank you very much for being here, and don't forget tomorrow night at 7:30 will be an actual cooking demonstration that I think Lydia will be working with it, and